Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk you through what I think are the best things to do until level 10. It's been something that has been talked about in my Discord for a bit, and I've seen different ways of going about this, some of which I think are just a waste of time, and that is why I'm actually showing you this. So, one of the things that was recommended in my Discord, and I've seen other people say as well, is you can farm XP from scavs in factory. Okay. Yes, this is true. But what does it actually give you? What I like to do in games like Tarkov is look at the long haul. So you want to take a look at what are all the things I need to do. Getting to level 10, sure, it's one of them. But in my opinion, it's only a very small part, right? So what do you unlock at level 10? The flea market. And unlocking the flea market is unlocking like the full scope of the game when it comes to most people. But let's be honest here, a very big part of the game is also unlocking all the traders. What do you want to do to unlock all the traders? Get your reputations up, get your level even higher, because the first trader level you get up is therapist level 2, level 13, then level 15 the other traders follow to level 2, gives you more weapon attachments, gives you more weapon choices, more armors, and all that kind of stuff. Please keep in mind, this is just my own opinion, my own recommendation when it comes to leveling to level 10. It doesn't necessarily say that any other ways are less valuable or worse than mine. It just means that I wouldn't go about it this way, and I think you shouldn't either. Because my way is obviously better than yours, let's be honest here. I'm the one with the YouTube channel. This man with this stupid hairstyle. I lost a bet. No, I didn't. I'm just an idiot. That's honestly the answer. Okay, moving on. I'm not going to bash any more ways of doing all this. I'm just going to tell you my way of doing things, and I'm going to tell you why I think they are a little bit easier in the long run than just farming for experience. Because I feel like farming for experience will get you to level 10 soon enough, and a little bit quicker than the way I did it, but I think I'm going to then progress much quicker when it comes to levels after that. So first off, I'm going to let you take a look at some of the stuff in my stash. Like, as you can see, I've been really trying to farm away at all these items you need for tasks. Like, we have loads of car batteries and everything, teapots, thermometers and cigarettes and all these kind of stuff already ready for when we get to certain tasks. And there we have it. Tasks is 100% the way I think you should be doing things. I'll link in the description down below to my Tarkov encyclopedia, which explains every single task in the game. But there is one thing more important than just doing your tasks, and that is when you are actually not on a certain task, you're already progressing towards tasks you'll have in the future. So as you can see, I might not be on a task with these car batteries, but I already have 3 of them found in raid. And that is the distinction you want to make between just quick gains, which are, okay, I'm going to drop into factory and I'm going to kill scavs until I'm level 10, which is a fair enough way of doing things, but that means you're level 10 then, and what do you have? Not really anything, because the scavs, maybe if you get lucky, you get a couple of 3M body armors, a TOS, an MP133, and so forth. A couple of the first tasks, you're actually okay, but maybe you get a good key from one of their backpacks, but you're not going to have these car batteries, you're not going to have a paracord, you're not going to have any of these items you need to upgrade your hideout, and so in the long run, you're just missing out on stuff that you could have been gathering, you could have been farming, that is just way better for you in the long run. Plus, one more thing I might add, killing scavs in factory is not going to get you any Salua kits, if you ask me. Like, the scavs don't really have any Salua kits in their backpack, not often at least. So what I do recommend you guys do is go through the couple of first tasks first. Highly recommend watching my raid series, which is already started for 12.6. So for example, in the raid series, what I decided to do is my very first raid, I decided to go into interchange, and I decided to grab some some fuel. I was just going to look for fuel. Why? Because of the fact that people get stuck on the shortage task very often. And if you look here, you can actually craft it from the hideout. And then all you need is these items. You only have to buy the painkillers. The rest you just get for free when you start your account. And then you're able to make these slewer kits. Only 22 minutes per craft. And that's very easy then to go into therapist. I'll show you the task. To complete shortage, which opens up this one. Oh, what do you need? A gas analyzer. Okay, this one doesn't really apply because you don't need an item, but there is many more tasks where you just need to hand in some items like this one. The body armors and the shotguns you can actually get from the scavs, but you can see my point. You're not going to find USB flash drives on scavs in factory, and so you might say, okay, I'm level 10 now, but then it's only going to take you longer to get even further. So I can tell you like this. I'm not sure leveling in factory is even quicker than doing tasks, because to get to level 10, you only need to do a couple of them. So you might be able to get level 10 in 5 raids. Now, I don't think you can get level 10 in 5 raids on factory. And so that is one thing. I'm not necessarily sure if it's faster. Plus, in the long run, you're just going to lose out on time, which you could have saved by already starting to work on tasks that you are not on currently, but you do know which items you need for that. So if you want a quick, easy list from me of what you should be doing when it comes to leveling up, is number 1, don't rush it. It's really not worth it. But if you do want to do it very quickly, I suggest doing your tasks. And if you get stuck with your tasks, just remember, level 10 doesn't really say anything. People want to unlock the flea market quickly, and I do understand that. But let's be honest, if you're just killing scavs in factory, you're going to run out of money very quickly to spend on the flea market anyway. So I would suggest just going after these task items. And one of the best ways I know of, anyone knows of really, of doing that is going into the description down below, looking up my Save Customs loot run. That run gives you so many task items. It's ridiculous. It's where I found all these items here. It's just a Save Customs loot run. These car batteries, even a lion, paracord, whatever, fuel conditioners, like all these items. It's definitely a banger of a loot run. I hope this helps you guys. Also, I'll leave a Ollie and idea loot run in the description down below. Those are both very good. So if it wasn't clear yet, I really feel like just doing loot runs, trying to survive these raids and getting items you need later on is the best way in the long run. Now, I do understand if you just feel like going into factory and killing scavs, which is also a fair enough way of doing it, but wouldn't be my way of choice. But it's definitely a way that is recommended by many other people. And if you only go for level 10 to unlock the flea market and you just want to have that as soon as possible and you don't want to worry about anything else, I think it is very viable. I think Pestily used that way as well, especially when he was going after the 3M body armors and the scav shotgun, the Tolls shotguns, and all those items you can actually drop from scavs. So don't fret doing it that way. I hope this is somewhat informational for you guys. If you did like this video, please leave a like on it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next video. Eddy out.